I would have gotten on earlier, but it just didn't happen. I don't know what's happening here. My head keeps bleeding. I don't know what that's all about. But it happened before. It happened like yesterday too. I don't know what it is. If it's a zit or something, I don't know. Anyway, my head's bleeding. I mean, I don't know why. Okay, let me find it. Right, I got it. I got it. And then the first person here is Precious. Sees current energy. Sees current energy. He's got swords energy around him. I don't know what's going on, but he's coming up here with the king and the queen of swords. I mean, he also has the four of swords, which is like rest, relaxation, or self-care, but yeah, I don't know, he's got a little sharp energy around him. I don't know what's happening with him. Cinnamon, what's happening for me this weekend that I should look forward to? You may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You could be spending time with a Cancer. You could also be spending time with a Libra. Looks like you're prepared for options this weekend, and you should have plenty of different choices. Magician is here, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and with the Fool, starting a new journey. It should be a very busy weekend with plenty of choices. And there may be something happening around water, by water, to water, or around water. Looks like a busy weekend for a lot of people. Georgia, weekend cards. You should be feeling this weekend a little bit better respected and maybe even better compensated. You may feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. The King of Cups is here. Water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may not be holding yourself back. You may get opportunities that you're not expecting that come in out of the blue this weekend. The world is at your feet, and you have choices. Seven of Wands. Perseverance pays off. You got some good luck coming in. If you don't have anything planned right now for the weekend, out of the blue, all of a sudden you may have several different options. Negativity moves into the past and options come in. I don't know aside from the water sign, I don't know what the other options are, but there's options coming in for the weekend. Should be a busy weekend for a lot of people. Lamore, will I be eligible for benefits? Maybe you may be eligible for something. I don't think that there's going to be much. I don't think you'll get a lot, but it may be something. I'm only getting a 33% chance, so it's probably going to be like a little bit of something. Lydia, weekend read. Passion comes in this weekend. That's the vibe. Feeling like anxiety is moving into the past and the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got things changing for the better quickly. Growth, change, and transformation. Disappointment moves into the past and life seems to move forward. It looks like you have plenty of people around you this weekend. You've got a Scorpio, then you have a Virgo, a Libra, a Cancer, a Pisces. Listen to your intuition. A Capricorn comes in. You're going to have a lot of options this weekend. I don't know what's happening with the planets this weekend, but this weekend's looking really like hot for a lot of people. Plenty of options, plenty of passion, and plenty of opportunity. Plenty of choices. So let's see what happens. Should be a good weekend. Is my head still bleeding? Jesus. Karina, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? No longer holding yourself back, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Intuition is growing and evolving, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning an area, new area of study, or there may be something presented to you that may be like an offer to learn something with the Eight of Pentacles. An offer could come in. I don't know what it's about, but I mean, anything that you could learn, I always feel is helpful. Jay, what did management think of my performance tonight at UPS? They seem to be pretty impressed with you. They think that you're hardworking. They think that you're stable. They think you have a good attitude. They have a lot of respect for you. They think you're perseverant. You know how to get things done. And you don't really give them a hard time. You just do what you got to do. I think they're pretty impressed with your performance. Empress. Best outcome for my exam, July 30th. August 13th. August 21st. I would say the 30th, well, July 30th, then the August 21st, and the last choice I would say is August 13th. Kira, didn't you go to work today? And thinking I'm not going to, you didn't go to work today. I went to work today. I'm thinking I'm not going tomorrow. How will Dr. Spearman feel and his actions toward me if I also call off tomorrow? He's not going to be happy. First card that comes up is the King of Swords. So he'll have sharp energy around you not coming in 2 days in a row. He'll feel burdened by the situation. I don't think he's going to do anything about it, but I think he's going to let you know that he's annoyed. I think he's going to let you know that he's annoyed, but I don't think he's going to do anything. Like, I don't think that you're going to get in, serious trouble or fired or anything like that. But he's going to let you know that he's annoyed with you. Yeah. But I mean, what could he do? I mean, he could ask you for a doctor's note, but I don't think he's going to go that far. I don't think he's going to go that far. See, the thing is that I think that he knows that you're having issues working there, and I don't know that he's going to believe that you're actually sick, and he's going to be annoyed. Yeah, there's lots of negativity and sharp energy around him. If you call in. I mean, you know what? If he were to fire you, so you collect unemployment until you find something else, you don't really want to be there anyway. I don't know. I just hate the idea of somebody going to work and feeling anxious and feeling like they're being bullied and feeling like things are not improving. It's no way to live. You got to spend too much time there. It's not like a job where you may cross paths with somebody sometimes. It's like these people are always there. I don't know. I don't know. He's going to be annoyed. That's what I can tell you. He's going to be really annoyed, and he's going to let you know it. Kara, General. Okay, an old wound may be starting to heal and moving into the past. And you could have some new choices coming in. Got a wish, put it out into the universe. You got a soulmate connection headed your way. And the Magician, the ability to manifest it. You got a fire sign that's coming in that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody may make you an offer job related that would be hard to turn down, and you'll be getting better paid, better compensated, better respected, and it may have something to do with a Capricorn, or a Capricorn may be involved. You may find something this weekend or over the next couple of weeks to be a little bit mildly disappointing. Maybe it's around the sharp energy at the job. All right, whatever it is, it's not that big of a deal. You have a Virgo coming in. And see, this job thing may be really getting to you. And I'm like, I don't think it's fucking worth it. I think you can find something else. And with the Page of Pentacles, you could even do a side business that may get you through tough times. Yeah, it's just not worth it to work in that kind of a situation. Georgia, Chris's energy towards our situation. All right, I don't know who he is or what the relationship is, but he seems to have anxiety around the situation, and he may be feeling weak. If there is money that's involved, like there's a large sum of money here, so I don't know what that's about. But I would say there's a little anxiety and feeling a little bit weak around the situation. There could be a secret, too, that gets revealed at some point around the situation. Ronnie. What's up with the agency nurse? I'm starting to wonder how her dumbass passed nursing school. Isn't that something? Did she pass nursing school, or is she still in school? I wonder if she's still in school with that card. Anyway, she seems to hold herself back. She also seems to, she's got a pretty strong sense of intuition, but she doesn't have a lot of confidence. She's coming up as somebody who will be successful in the future, but right now she's stuck. Doesn't have a lot of growth and transformation coming in around her. She feels like she's hit a brick wall. She's her own worst enemy. It's like her confidence isn't there. She knows what she's doing, but she just doesn't. And she's got strong intuition, but she doesn't listen to it. She's just kind of she lacks confidence. That's the best way I can describe it. And that, because she doesn't trust herself, it comes across like she doesn't know what she's doing because she second guesses herself. She'll be successful one day, but right now I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but it's her confidence that's really, I know, it's scary. It's scary. Jesus. Liz, does Scorpio know about my Pisces friend? Does Scorpio know about my Pisces friend? I don't think he knows. No, I don't think he knows. I got bad news about my steps. I'm not going to hit my goal today. It's because it was fucking raining before and I had to cut my run short. I'll make it up tomorrow. Damn it. For more finances for next week. Got a wish. Put it out into the universe. 3 of Pentacles could be good for finances next week. And oh yeah, finances should be okay next week. So 3 of Pentacles could be strong business relations that bring in more money. Ace of Pentacles, new business opportunity. Page of Cups, something creative maybe bringing you extra money. 7 of Cups, you're going to have choices. And you got success and perseverance around money. You should be fine next week. Kira, general around Maurice and I. She's a co-worker I really like. But can she be trusted, or does she talk behind my back to Krista? What do I need to know? Okay. Can she be trusted? Yeah, I do think that she's pretty much trustworthy. I don't, if she says anything about you, it's nothing bad. She doesn't talk bad about you to anyone. No, I don't see that. Things may have come up, your name may have come up because you work together, but I don't think that she's talking bad about you or throwing you under the bus or anything like that. And I kind of like her, and I like her and you being friends, especially because I don't think that you're going to be there for that much longer. And you'll move on to something else. You and her could still be friends. And I think she's a pretty good person. So yeah, I like her. I mean, I would trust her, but I wouldn't trust her with anything crazy work related, like until you're out of there. You know, like I wouldn't tell her, you know, that you hate Krista or anything like that, because I just don't think that you need to feed into the office nonsense. Once you're gone from there, then you can tell her all that stuff. Just because I don't like the tension around that place is so bad, and it's like such heavy energy right now. I don't think that you need to add to it. I would just keep your mouth shut until you leave, and then once you're gone and you've moved on to greener pastures, then you could tell her the truth. Funny thing is that with her is that as time goes on, right, especially if you're not there anymore, they may turn on her, or they may start to give her a hard time. But I like her as a person. You know, as a friend, I think that it's worth it for you and her to be friends. Love always. Was the picture of the little girl I saw in RJ's family member? Was it RJ's daughter? Okay, was the little girl in the picture RJ's daughter? I don't think so. I don't think so. Kira, he doesn't provide insurance, so he can't expect the doctor's note. Yeah, but um, not for like my job used to make us bring in a doctor's note if we took more than 2 days off, not because of insurance, but because they thought that we were lying. You know, and we also weren't allowed to call in sick on a weekend holiday. We'd have to bring in a doctor's note. We wouldn't get paid for the holiday, regardless, even if you came in with the doctor's note. It had nothing to do with insurance. It had to do with the fact that they thought that you were lying, and they wanted to make sure you were actually sick and not just taking days off. The same thing with A&P. A&P, if we called in sick a holiday weekend, we wouldn't get paid for the holiday. And they also required a doctor's note if we were out more than 2 days. So, I mean, he can ask for a doctor's note if he thinks that you're lying. That's the thing. And see, I don't understand how he cannot give sick days, because as a full-time employee, like, people get sick. Like, you should get sick days. But I don't think that the doctor's note has anything to do with insurance. I think it has to do with that they think that you're lying, and they want proof that you're not just taking days off because you don't want to come in. Because they hired you because they need you there. And if you don't come in, they want to get somebody else who's going to come in. So that's why I think he may ask for a doctor's note. He isn't going to be happy if you call in sick. But, you know, if you don't really care that much about the job, you know, you got to weigh the pros and cons about it. Jay, how did the hard-to-read girl feel when she saw me this evening at work? She was happy to see you. She's got a lot of respect for you. I don't know. She must have noticed that you work hard. She's got a lot of respect for you. She was happy to see you. She's coming up as feeling like hoping things are going to change or expecting things to change. So I don't know if something happened tonight that made her feel like all of a sudden something around the situation is going to change. She feels like hopeful. I don't know what that's about, but that's what comes up. Um, Liz, why do men go after women who are focused on themselves and on a healing self journey? Why do men go after women who are focused on themselves and on a self healing journey? Well, I mean, that could be like a law of attraction thing. So when you're focused on yourself, right? The universe puts you, like, you raise your vibration. So, like, all right. There was a situation that I was in once, years ago, where I made somebody else the priority. My focus was on them. So I was always ready for them because I felt like their life was more complicated than mine. So I could be free when they needed me, right? So, and I didn't expect much from them because their life was more complicated than mine, right? So I was always focused on him, his needs. How can I help him? What's going to help him take him to the next level? But in the meantime, I wasn't focused on myself. So what happened was my vibration lowered because my focus was on him and not on me. And he wound up like taking advantage of me, unappreciative of me, treated me like shit. And eventually he just ghosted me and disappeared. So when you getting ghosted is like one of the worst things in the world because you just don't, you're like, what the fuck? Like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And then you never hear from the person again. And you're like, what the hell happened? Okay. So a few months after I had been ghosted now, I started focusing on myself. So I'm like, okay, I got to start getting back into the things that I used to do before he became my priority. Like I used to go out running, I used to go to take yoga classes, I used to do all this shit for myself. But when he came into the picture, because his life was so much more complicated than mine, I put everything I like to do on hold so that I was ready for him when he needed something. So now when he was gone, because he didn't appreciate it, because you don't appreciate that. You don't appreciate the doormat. The doormat never gets appreciated. So he's gone. So now I re-register back at the conservatory and I go back to singing. I start taking yoga classes. I start running again. I start focusing on myself and boom, guess who comes back? Right? Because the focus now was on me and not on him. So it's like a law of attraction thing. It's like when you're focused on yourself and raising your vibration, you become more attractive to other people because you're the priority. So then other people make you the priority. Now, I'm not saying that he came back because I was taking voice lessons. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I became more of the priority for myself. So now the relationship dynamic changed. Now it's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not available. I'm going for my voice lesson. No, I'm sorry, I have to sing over here. No. When I'm available, that's when, so the energy became different. The person that's super available they don't get appreciated. It's just the way it is. And it sucks, but that's just how it is. Now, I don't know what you mean about the self-healing journey, or if it's one and the same. Like the woman who is focused on themselves is also focusing on healing. I guess it's sort of one and the same, because if those women don't do that, their next relationship is going to be a repeat of the previous relationship, just with a different person. It's going to be a different person in a different outfit, but it's the same situation. So that's why they attract different situations, because they're focused on themselves. It sounds like it's kind of complicated, but it really isn't. That's why putting your wants and needs before anybody else's, it serves you better, because it raises your vibration, because you're not focused on other people. And I feel like we were taught, especially like women, oldest children, anybody that's in the caretaking field, whether you're a nurse, a teacher, any of those positions, police, anybody like that, they're taking care of other people. So it comes as second nature to, okay, I'm not going to color my hair today because you need me to go run you an errand. All right, I'll hold off on doing my hair because I can do that at another time. But what happens is that now you're not so important. because it's more important to run this person's errand than it is to take care of yourself. So that's why the women that say, no, 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 I got a hair appointment today. I'm going to my hair appointment. You go to the bank yourself. You're a big boy. Those are the women that get the respect. I know. And then it's a hard cycle to break, but you can break it if you're stuck in it. I mean, I did. And I was pretty bad. Talk about being an enabler. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're talking about somebody specifically or just in general, but it goes back to the whole vibration thing and like what's important to you. And focusing on my needs will always make me more important in my universe. And things move forward quickly. Other people put in more effort. Other people show more respect, lay down the law, set up boundaries. And all of a sudden, good karma comes back. I know it kind of sounds crazy because we're always taught to, like, you know, help somebody else out if they need it. And there was a situation once, I can't remember what it was specifically, but I had asked somebody to cover for me in yoga, I think it was. I think that I asked somebody, and they gave me an excuse that I felt like the excuse wasn't like what are you fucking kidding? I can't remember what it was. But then years later, when I look back on it, I was like, no, you know what? That person did the right thing. Because they did the right thing for themselves. See, this asshole that covered for everybody all the time, thinking, oh, I'm going to be a nice guy. When I need something, they'll do it for me. Got a kick in the ass every time. And I was unappreciated, and it was expected that I was going to do it. Everybody always expected that I would do it, because I never said no. And then what happened to me? I got a kick in the ass. And who did they not take back after I worked there for 10 years? Me. But the people that always need covers, they're all working there. So you don't get respect by being a nice guy. Sometimes. Anyway, sorry, that was a long spiel. Kira, Dwight, and I, how will our first date go and timing? I would say the timing could be sometime before the end of this week. The first date will go well. It's like a new beginning is on the horizon, but you might feel like you put in a whole lot of effort and you don't see much of a payoff. Or he could be like, I don't know if he's disappointing or he drags it out or he reschedules things, and you kind of might get like annoyed with him because there's a little bit of burden around the situation. Feeling like, hey, I put in a whole lot of effort and I didn't really see much of a payoff. But there is a new beginning available and there is a little bit of adventure coming in. So I would give him a chance. If he blows it this time, though, that may be different, especially if he's blown it before. But let's see what happens. You got the opportunity for a new beginning, and I'm going to say before the end of the weekend. The number 3 came up in 3 days from now, which would be by the end of the weekend. She's an idiot. She's definitely hit a brick wall. Love always. What action is a Scorpio going to take about me? I don't know when the last time was that you spoke to this person, but I don't see all that much coming from their end. You may have to reach out to them if you want to speak to them, because it looks like you got the wish card is in reverse, and you might be feeling hurt or disappointed by them. Lovers is in reverse, which can indicate things aren't moving forward. And there could be a long road ahead of you if you're waiting on them. I wouldn't wait on them because I think you'll be waiting. I would reach out to them if you want to see something happen. Kevin, health reading in July. Health looks pretty good. Anxiety seems to move into the past. You're feeling a little bit more grounded and stable. You got cause for celebration that comes in around your health. I think you should be feeling good in the month of July. Feels like the hard work that you put into your health is coming back, or you may feel like things are improving. Georgia, has Chris talked with his attorney this week? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Mr. Maurice, general reading for the next 5 weeks. Not a bad couple of weeks. You may be making a decision to move for your life to move forward in several areas. Could be picking up a new hobby or going back to an old hobby. That may just be something that's fun. It looks like the hard work that you put into something is going to come back to you, and it may have something to do with money. You got money coming in. You also have passion coming in. So I don't know if the hobby that you go back to or the hobby that you start is something that you feel passionately about. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, it may be something that you get a lot out of. Could be spending time with friends and family. You also may be taking either a trip, a road trip, or I don't know, like family or friends get together over the next 5 weeks. Being guided by the divine, communication may come in from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or you may run into this person. You got money coming in, 9 of Pentacles. It also looks like, 4 of Wands, I always feel like it's positive, but it, generally speaking, it could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, entertaining at home, something like that. Life seems to come back into balance. Oop. You got money coming in. 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. You also have a new little adventure. I don't know if that's the new hobby or if you have a new hobby and then also another adventure. Fire sign comes in that may be of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and life starts to move forward. If you've been feeling very stuck and stagnant, that should change over the next 5 weeks. Emma, is it going to go anywhere with Oliver? Is it worth it? I don't really see all that much happening here. I mean, I can't answer whether or not it's worth it. You have to make that decision. But it doesn't look, I don't know what you want from the situation, but it doesn't look like much is happening. It looks like it's kind of like at a standstill. But, you know, you got to make that decision yourself, like whether or not you think it's worth it. I can't tell you what to do. That's up to you. I don't know that it's going to go anywhere, though. Not with this guy. Oriella, should I take the job for Pepsi Cola representative in my area? How will I do? You know what? It would be a new journey, right? It would be a little bit exciting. It looks like you would do really well. Like you're going to go from store to store and, you know, see how much Pepsi goes in each store, that kind of a thing. I mean, those, I know a lot of those vendors, I mean, they work those routes for years. I mean, you might really enjoy it. You may really enjoy it. I think you'll do well. I mean, I don't know exactly what your job will be, if you're going to be like going around to the stores and selling it. Like we had those vendors that used to come into the store. And it's not a bad gig because you're not in the same location for an extended period of time. You get to move. You know, you go from one place to the next. It does look like it'll bring in money. It doesn't look like you hold yourself back. It looks like you're ambitious, starting a new journey, and it's something different. I would take it. I don't see any reason why not. I mean, we had those reps that used to come in, and there was one guy that I knew. And of course he didn't recognize me, so I just let it go because I had the mask on. I recognized him because he was in the Coke uniform. He's not American. I don't know what country he's from. I can't remember. I can't remember what country he's from. Anyway, um, he worked for Coke, and I knew him for years. And then, what I think that my nephew was doing karate. This is a couple of years ago now. He hasn't done karate in a while. And I think we were over at the karate place, and we ran into him there. And like I was talking to him, my brother didn't realize that I knew him. That I knew him from the store. And somehow we got to talking. I guess I asked him, "Are you still working for Coke?" And he said, "No, he was working for Dodge, and he was selling Dodges." And then recently, I was coming out of Stop and Shop, and I saw him. He's back working for Coke. So that's how that went. I guess he wanted to try something new, and then figured out that the old gig was, not a bad gig after all. It was probably easier than selling cars. Anyway, yeah, I think you'll do good, and I think you might enjoy it. Something different. Kevin, why did I feel so weird today? I want to say it has something to do with nutrition. I don't know if it's like dehydration or too much salt or something like that. I would always tell everybody, drink more water, see how you feel, because that's my answer for a lot of things. If you have a problem, drink more water. But I don't think it's anything that is odd, bad, wrong, or anything like that. It actually looks like things are good for you, or like you're coming up as feeling stable and secure. If you had a weird moment, I don't know, it feels like it's something nutritional. I don't know if you didn't eat well today, or maybe over the last couple of days you weren't eating that good, or maybe you're like low in sodium or something. I don't know. I don't know. Or too much sodium, eat a banana. I don't know. It's something nutritional. Or maybe have a shake, a protein shake or something like that. But it looks like otherwise you're doing fine. You're coming off feeling grounded, feeling stable, feeling good, feeling spontaneous, feeling adventurous. And even an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. So whatever the weird feelings are today, just let it go. It's going to change. And drink more water. Do you need help? Let me help him. Hang on. I'll help you. I'll help you. What happened? You trying to move the pillow? I'm going to help you. Hold on. Hold on. First of all, let's move this closer to the bed so that you don't go flying. Go ahead. I got it. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Good boy. You're a good boy. He's trying to walk up the stairs to get on the bed, and where the stairs get to the bed, the pillow is in the way. So he was trying to grab the pillow with his mouth to move it. Poor guy, he's getting old. I hate that. Oh, damn it. Akira weekend. You're feeling prepared and excited for the weekend, or you may have lots of opportunities and lots of different choices. So feeling prepared, success comes in. There could be a Libra or a Virgo around that may be of significance. There also could be, you might have like several different opportunities. You could be feeling undecided about what to do, like who to spend time with or where to go. A disappointment has moved into the past. The Scorpio may be around. I don't know if that was this guy. I think it was. Scorpio could be around and paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something. You could go on a date this weekend. There could be a date this weekend, no doubt about it. You also have a Capricorn coming in. This weekend there just may be different things that come up, like spontaneous things that come up out of the blue. Possibly a date with that guy. And then other opportunities where you may have to decide, I don't know if I'm going to go here or I'm going to go here. I would spread myself around. That's what I would do. It should be a good weekend. It should be a busy weekend with lots of opportunity. Kevin, if I took my mom's friend's job, how would it go? I think it would go well. You would feel prepared, like you made it to the top of the mountain, things would move forward quickly, you would feel ambitious, and you would learn a lot. I don't think you could go wrong. Cece, what's the potential with M, how he feels about me? If this is somebody from the past, I would think twice about getting involved, because it looks like somebody from the past comes back, and it's like it might be good for a while, or it may seem like it's good, but it doesn't ever really get anywhere. It's like feeling as if like you're not listening to your intuition, or your intuition may be telling you better. Not being treated fairly, not a lot of success coming in. There could be deceit around this situation. And it also may reopen an old wound. It's not that this person doesn't care about you, but it seems to be like, is this a water sign? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer? It seems, the impression that I'm getting here is that whatever was going on in this person's life didn't work out the way they wanted, so now they're looking backwards at who else was around. Going back is usually not the answer. So I don't know if this is something that you were hoping was going to happen, but it just doesn't add up to what you thought it would be. It seems like it's disappointing. And it's not because the person doesn't care, but it's almost like it comes up as very weak. It's like a weak connection. Or it's like, I don't know, I'm not convinced that this is a great thing. You may just find that it's disappointing. Kira, I really like her, and I think that we can be friends. She seems like a good person. Oh, I never, yeah. I'm skeptical of people because, you know why? You know how people will say things like, oh, I'm a really good judge of character. You know, oh, I knew that this person was bad the moment I saw them. I'm the opposite. I always think that everybody's wonderful until I get to know them. And then I'm like, oh man, look at this. Right? So that, like, the older that the older that I've gotten, that's why I don't trust my initial. I'm like, for some reason, I want to believe that people are better than they are. So yeah, I'm definitely skeptical. It took me a long time to get so skeptical. So I would think, oh, this is a really cool person, right? Or this person is like, I don't know, somebody you can rely on, and then find out really fast that they're not. Yeah, and you know why too? Because like it does come up like you and her could be friends, and I feel like she would be somebody that you could trust. Forget about the job thing, but like just in real life, you know, like outside of work, she could be somebody that would maybe like a good person that you could rely on and actually be friends with, which is hard to come by. You know, like I feel like it's hard to come by. I feel like most people, or a lot of people, are like, I don't know, like misery loves company kind of a thing. And like they're always looking for like their lives not to be as miserable as the other person's. I don't know. They want to see other people not do as well as them. I don't know. I like her. Anyhow. Mario. Why did LJ take so long to respond today? Okay, so she's got things happening here. I don't know if she was working. She could have been busy with work because she's got pentacles around her. Or, I mean, it could have been business related stuff going on around her. It also looks like she's feeling a little bit stuck in general. She's feeling like she can't get out from under. So I don't know if she was just incredibly busy today and she just couldn't get to it. Or she, like, I don't know, like if you're in a meeting at work, maybe you can't answer somebody back. Or if you're doing something that requires you working with your hands, maybe you can't answer somebody back. But it's like coming up is feeling very busy, but had a hard time getting out from underneath everything. And she answered you when she got a chance, and sometimes like it comes up that you just may have to have patience with her. I don't know what what kind of a job she has, but so, you know, depending on what your job is, you know, like I don't know, like if you're a dentist or you're a brain surgeon or an eye doctor, you may not be able to answer your phone right away, or you know, whatever, unless you're a business owner and you own your own business. It's hard. Like I can't answer my phone when I'm teaching, so whoever texts me, they gotta wait. I don't even have the phone in the room with me. But anyhow, Elizabeth, what do you see in love? Okay, you do have a committed relationship coming in on the horizon. You do have a new beginning, and it could be very successful. You may be moving on to greener pastures. Um, you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that may be looking for a long-term commitment. If you've been feeling recently like disappointed or let down by like options that are in your life now, got new energy coming in that could be taking you over to the greener pastures. And you are starting a new journey with the Fool. Yeah, you might make a decision to, you know, somebody else may come in, this water sign, and you may be like, you know what, I'm not going to fuck around with anything that's not working for me. Cause for celebration comes in around love. Let's see what happens. Kira, he knows that I'm supposed to have insurance through his job, but they're ghetto, so I wish he would expect me to pay for a visit to the doctor. Yeah, but I think that they have, well, I don't know, maybe different in my state. Here, when you get hired, the job gives you, I think, 90 days before they give you 90 days before they give you insurance. They also give you, most jobs will give you a 90-day trial period, and then they could get rid of you if they don't like you. But I don't know. I don't know. See what happens. See, I mean, if he fires you, he fires you, right? Thing is that I don't know that he's going to fire you because he comes off as like feeling very compassionate towards you, but I think like his patience are starting to run thin. So I don't know if he's going to fire you because I don't think he wants to, but I think he feels like I need you here, and he's starting to get like, okay, it's always something. Like there was one day you were going to be late, and they told you to take the whole day off, and then you didn't come in on Thursday. So I think he's getting like towards the end of his rope, but I don't know that he's necessarily there yet because he feels like he wants to be compassionate towards you. But I don't know. Yeah, and A&P's insurance, I mean, we did have insurance, but as part-time employees, it wasn't great, but it was something. But once Obamacare came in, they took our insurance away, and they still made us go to the doctor if we called in sick. But, you know, most people didn't really call in sick because they needed the money. But we had a couple of, like, lowlifes that worked there. And those people would call in sick, and they didn't even, like, it was, what was so frustrating with that place was that, like, somebody would say, oh, I can't work Mondays, right? So we would give them off every Monday because you can't work Mondays. And that was fine. If that's what your hours were, you were available Tuesday through Friday or Tuesday through whatever. But when the fucking holidays came around, all of a sudden you were available to work on Monday and you wanted to work the hours. Bull fucking shit. Oh my God, it used to drive me nuts. You could call somebody to come in on Monday. Oh no, I'm unavailable on Monday. Oh yeah, but Labor Day Monday, when you're getting paid time and a half, then you can come in. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Anyhow, my boss Alice didn't stand for much shit, so she wouldn't pay you for the holiday if you called in. But anyhow, and she required you to get a doctor's note if you stayed out more than 2 days. It was 2 days. You could take 2 days off, but if you went on the third day, if you were still out on the third day, you had to come in with a doctor's note, and we didn't have insurance. But anyway, fuck it. If you can get away with it, get away with it. And what's the worst that's going to happen? He'll fire you, but you don't want to be there anyway. So if he fires you, then you can collect unemployment. I don't know. I still got to say that he's coming up as feeling very compassionate, King of Cups. I can't imagine he's going to fire you if you don't go in tomorrow. I just can't imagine it. He's going to have sharp energy about it, but I don't know that he wants to do that to you. Anyway. Kevin, I felt edgy today and forgetful, can't focus. Forgetful and can't focus. Try MTC oil. Adding MTC oil or coconut oil to like a shake or something. It's supposed to be really good for your brain. All those like high fats are supposed to be really good. And especially for like memory loss. I mean, feeling edgy, right? That could be low magnesium. That could also make you feel a little foggy. I don't know. My suggestion is, if this is past, right, and like tomorrow you're feeling better, I would just say it was just a bad day. Maybe you didn't sleep well. Cards don't indicate if there's anything wrong with you. It's like listen to your intuition. Things are moving forward. You're feeling grounded and stable. You may be feeling a little bit stuck, but that's not that big of a deal. You're actually being guided by the divine, and things are going to move forward for you. But magnesium is good for anxiety. It also is good for lowering stress levels. Like, it combats cortisol. So if you're somebody that has like an issue with high cortisol levels, which I don't know that that's my problem, but whatever. So magnesium. And brain fog, I just watched a video today on MTC oil because I wanted to know what's the difference between MTC oil and coconut oil. There is a difference. I think MTC oil is derived from coconut oil, but if you have coconut oil, it's very similar. So I think you could take that as well. I just put some of it in my shake. I mean, I love coconut, but I don't like to like just eat a spoonful of oil. And oil pulling I've done. I was doing that for a while. And that's okay. But I don't know. I don't want to eat it. I don't know. Try the MTC oil or coconut oil in the shake and see if that helps with the foggy brain kind of stuff. You know, whenever, like, I get so frustrated because, like, everything, like, literally contradicts one another. So I feel like sometimes you just got to experiment with different things and, like, see what it is that you feel like you need. Like, I just started with magnesium. I don't see much of a difference right now, but I haven't been on it for that long. Anyway. I got to write a book. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. Lamore, what can I expect in the next 72 hours? Learn some nice stories. Okay, next 72 hours. It looks like you've got life is moving forward, right, with the Chariot. You could be taking a little road trip. Got money coming in with the 9 of Pentacles. Love may be looking up. We got the love cup here full. Four of Cups, there may be a solution to a problems in front of you and you're not seeing it, but by the end of the 72 hours, you should figure it out. You may get communication from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. You got a Taurus that comes in that may be of significance, and you may be very focused on business opportunity. Or a business opportunity or a new business, side business, some kind of a business, a business endeavor. Should be a good couple of days. Right above. Friendships and relationships. Another thing, too, that I have noticed, and I've had conversations with one of my friends about this all the time. I always seem to not make the plans. I don't know how to explain it. Like, all right, like say I have one friend who, like, we'll go to dinner sometimes and then we'll go out for a walk. So if I plan to go out to dinner with her and go for a walk, like, nothing gets in the way of that. And like, her and I walk together a lot, but nothing ever gets in the way from my end. Now she's got like other activities and stuff that she does, so she's got other things going on, so that's why. But like every now and again, she'll have to cancel the walk for whatever reason. And I don't get mad, I don't care, we'll just do it another time. But I've thought to myself before, and I've even had conversations with her about it, I don't ever have to break plans, and I don't ever really set the plans. On occasion, I may ask to change something for whatever reason, but I think that too is also like puts me second. You know what I mean? So I think it's similar to like she's calling the shots. I can go for dinner, I can't go for the walk, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine, because it's fine with me. I don't care. I'm not mad. It doesn't make a difference to me. We'll do it another time. But I don't always call the shots ever. I would say maybe 10% of the time. And I wonder how that affects the rest of my life, because I always seem to be playing by everybody else's rules all the time. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but anyhow. It's like similar to that other question about the women that are focused on themselves. Josephina, Libra's thoughts. I called out for jacking my look. Libra's thoughts. I called out for jacking my look. Hurt. Person feels hurt. I don't know who this person is, but they're coming up as feeling hurt and maybe even deceived. I don't know. I don't know what you said to them, but they feel hurt. That's the best way I can describe it. Davy, health for the rest of the year. Health looks pretty good. I always tell you to make sure that you go into all your doctors and you're up on everything that needs to be taken care of. But you've got happiness coming out around your health. You've got the world at your feet. Negativity is moving into the past and you're moving forward. So, excuse me, I think your health will be good this year. But like I said, make sure that you're seeing your doctors and you're up on all your checkups and don't rely on the tarot cards for that. But overall, your health looks like it's good or it's improving. Red, 2 weeks general. You've got good karma coming back to you over the next 2 weeks. So you may feel like you're seeing good karma. Or maybe you're seeing somebody else get their karma. But whatever it is, it looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home, or decorating your home, whatever that is. It's positive. You may have made a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you got some money coming in over the next couple of weeks. Happiness comes out over the next couple of weeks. Got money coming in. You got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Love looks like it could be moving forward too, but you may have several different options. But you could be moving forward in your love life over the next couple of weeks, and your perseverance pays off. I don't know, that may be a money thing though, because it's like you have a lot of money coming in. Guard hand, general for tomorrow. You might be feeling like things are starting to move forward. You're not feeling so stuck. You're no longer holding yourself back, and an old wound starts to heal. Negativity moves into the past, and you're listening to your intuition. What's happening here with that? Tomorrow's a pretty good day. You may feel like you're able to accomplish a lot. You're feeling grounded, you're feeling stable, and you're feeling confident. Jay, why was the hard to read girl closed off with me today? Excuse me. Because she's okay. Her energy kind of goes back and forth, right? So here she is with like feeling like stuck, or like nothing is happening, or like she's at a standstill. Sometimes she feels like if she shuts down her energy and she's closed off, it's going to bring you closer. Funny thing here is that the Fool is in reverse, which means at some point, once you and her have started talking and you're kind of like friendly, she may even tell you. She may even tell you that she does that. Or that she doesn't like to come off too outgoing, so she shuts her energy down. Like, if she knows what she's doing, it's not like she doesn't realize it. She does it on purpose. She wants you to come forward, so you may have to have a little bit of patience with her. And it's sort of like a game. Like, not really a game. Like, she's not playing games. But she tries different ways to try to catch your attention without actually saying anything. So sometimes she comes off a little bit more open, seeing if you're going to pick up on that. And sometimes she shuts it down. She wants to see if that's going to do it. You know, like kind of like playing hard to get, which playing hard to get could be a little bit exciting until it gets to the point where it's no longer fun. You know, it's no longer fun when somebody's like turns you down 18 times. It's like, okay, then, you know, fuck you. So let's see what happens. I think sooner or later, one of the two of you has got to crack and start communication. I don't know who it's going to be, though, because you're both pretty difficult. You both come up as, like, strong personalities. So if neither one of you, like, if you're not ready, you're not going to do it. And if you want her to talk to you first, and she wants you to talk to her first, you're at a stalemate. Ooh, excuse me. Davey, Raina, and I moving forward. Well, you got good karma coming back to you. You also, yeah, all right, so this is nice. You got anxiety around love moving into the past. Some good karma coming back to you. So you're kind of calling the shots as far as like where this is going. Things are moving forward to greener pastures. There may be things moving forward kind of quickly between you and her. You guys could be doing something, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Happiness comes in around the situation. Relationship is not stuck. Things are moving forward. You're not holding yourselves back. Neither one of you is. And you have a wish around the situation. But you're going to be the one calling the shots. So if you're happy with the way things are, they're going to move forward. And there's plenty of opportunity for seeing her and being around her, like in the next, I don't know, couple of months. It's like she's around the picture. Julie, will I still have the barbecue this Sunday? I think you will, yeah. will. Good hand. This is Simran. I don't know why, but whenever I try to send a super chat, it won't allow me. So my brother let me use his account. And I can't even see the messages that I sent. You know why? I think you accidentally got blocked in the middle of all those trolls yesterday. I think that's what happened. Let me see if I can go in there tonight and fix it. There was like a million trolls yesterday, and I think you may have been blocked by accident, you know, trying to get those trolls out. I'll look into it tonight. Empress, Cassidy hasn't responded to my brother. She must not have liked that my brother took as long as she usually does to respond. What's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. How do you like those apples? Her next action is communication. Yeah, I mean, they got starting a new journey. The love cup is full and a wish around the situation. So things should turn around for the two of them. She doesn't like it. How do you like that? She doesn't like it. Excuse me, you make me wait for you all the time. See, this is why I don't like game playing. That's why I don't like game playing. You get a text message, just fucking answer it. You know, unless, you know, like I said, I'm teaching yoga, I can't answer it. But how long? An hour and a half? You know? You're at the doctor's, you can't answer the phone. Okay, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I mean, how long? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tell I tell people don't play fucking games, because this is unnecessary nonsense. It's unnecessary. Like, why are we doing this? Like, what's the purpose of this? So that you could prove to me that you like me more? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what does it mean? Like, wait a minute. If I text him back immediately, he's going to think I really like him. But if I wait 2 hours, then he might not think I like him as much. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. So they better get their acts together. Both of them. Gurdhan. Does age have anything to do with the cancer logging onto my account? He's acting suspicious, and I'm kind of skeptical of him going through my account to confirm something. Change your password. Change your password. No, I don't think he has anything to do with it. But I would change your password anyway. I mean, change it. Like, if you change it and you make it something so bizarre, nobody else is going to be able to log into it. So why wouldn't you just change it? It just makes sense. Will, why does Emma want to take care of my car? What do you mean by take care of it? What does she want to do to the car? Oh, your cat. Okay. I'm like, what does she want to do to the car? Like, is she going to do an oil change? Why does Emma want to take care of my cat? I don't know where you're going to be, why you can't take care of your own cat. Like, if you're going away or you're going to be working or something. Or she's using the cat, I think, as a way to get closer to you. I know it might sound bizarre, but I don't know. I don't really trust it. I don't know. I don't really trust it. I don't know how well you know her, but something about it just doesn't sit right with me. I think she's using the cat as a way in. Like, I don't think she wants to hurt the cat. I think she kind of wants to be use it as her way into your life. Like, I'll come and take care of the cat, you know? And I don't have a problem with, like, you and her developing a relationship, because it doesn't, I mean, I think she's interested in you, and if that's what you want to do, fine. But I don't like manipulation. And I think that that's what this is. It's like she's perseverant. She may have put you on the spot, or you may feel like you're put on the spot. She feels like she's going to make choices and decisions. I don't know. I don't really care for it. I mean, if you asked her, hey, could you watch my cat? That's one thing. But I think she's trying to use it as like a way into your life. And I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, like, it's going to sound bizarre, but it almost reminds me of like, have you ever known somebody who is like dating someone, or like they're interested in someone and it's not going anywhere? So now all of a sudden that girl becomes friends with like his sister. Like now I'm going to be at your house all the time because now I'm friends with your sister. Like, it's not going to work. Like, that doesn't work. It's manipulation. You don't really care about the sister. You just want to use her to be there, you know? And I feel like that's what she's using the cat like that. Poor cat. Georgia, love. Maybe feeling a little bit like, hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work and I didn't see much of a payoff. Could be feeling burdened by love, but you do have a soulmate connection coming in. Could be with a Scorpio, could also be with a Gemini. You also, could be feeling a little bit undecided about love moving forward, and you may be feeling a little bit anxious. You got options coming in. You also have moving forward to greener pastures. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you because you've got a lot of new energy coming in. And you got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Water sign comes in too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, I think that that's maybe what happened. She got blocked. I'll check tonight. Goddess, when will I get a job or a lump sum of money to move? I'm going to say within the next 6 months. I think you're going to get a job before then, but you may have the money together like by the end of the year. Like you could get a job at any moment. You got good luck coming in. You're not holding yourself back, and opportunities are coming in. You got money coming in. I always look at 9 of Pentacles more as like a stream of income, and the 10 of Pentacles as a large sum of money. You have money coming in, which you may be saving to move, which I think will happen by the end of the year. Listen, going from one store to the next is not a bad thing. And if you like physical work, I like physical work. I would not mind doing that. I used to work in the health and beauty aids aisle, and I used to love packing out the groceries. I didn't care. Up and down. I just like physical work. And going from one store to the next, you don't spend a ton of time in the stores, but you get to see different faces all the time. So yeah, I think that you'll like it. That job would be nice. Emma, what does Oliver want from me? He's undecided. He comes up as undecided. I don't know what your relationship is with him, but it doesn't look like it's really gotten off the ground. And it looks like it may be a weak connection, or it may not have all that much potential. He doesn't really know what he wants. I would ask him what he's looking for. It does look like things between you and him could change for the better quickly, but it doesn't look like much comes of it. You know, it's like, I don't know if you have spent any time together, but it's like he's not prepared. He's not prepared to have like a committed relationship or anything like that. I mean, could you hook up with him? I mean, that's possible. But he seems to either be exploring opportunities or putting himself out there. But it's almost like with him, he likes talking to people, or he likes having people he's in contact with, but I don't know how much he wants to actually physically be in a relationship at this point. I don't know if he's ready for that. So wherever you are right now with him, maybe where it stays. If you're okay with it, then I mean, it could be okay if you're all right with it. But I don't see all that much happening between you and him. Queen, will my Gemini get back together? Will my Gemini get back together? At this point, I'm only getting a 33% chance that you guys get back together. It's possible. It just doesn't look like it's coming up either immediately. It could be a little bit down the road, or the chances are kind of slim that that's going to happen. Let's see what happens. It may just take some time. Sometimes 33% is because it's like down the road. It's not happening. Like maybe it doesn't happen until sometime this fall. Queen, love reading. Anxiety around love should move into the past. Anxiety around love moves into the past. Things could change for the better quickly, and you have the world at your feet. Thing is that it comes up with the Two of Wands in reverse, like you're not prepared. So I don't know if you get a new opportunity from somebody else and you're not ready for that, or you're not willing to move forward, because it does show that you have choices coming in with the Seven of Cups. You may be feeling like I put in a whole lot of hard work and I didn't see much of a payoff when it comes to love. Got an Aquarius coming in. That person could come in out of the clear blue sky. A love cup is full, but you're going to have choices. And I don't see Gemini here. I see a new journey on the horizon with an Aquarius. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief when a Taurus shows up. And then another water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So that may be it. You have choices that are coming in, but you might not really be looking to explore your opportunities at this point. That's going to be your choice when you get to it. Julie, will I be able to start HL on the 6th, or will I have to wait until the next orientation? Will I be able to start on the 6th? I think you could start on the 6th, yeah. I think that you can make that happen. Lamore, what will most people think about my blogs for my business on my website? Actually, it should go really well. It's like the Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Success comes in, being guided by the divine. I think that the blog should do you a good service. Susie, what does Dan think of me? Thinks that you're successful, passionate, perseverant, kind-hearted, attractive, adventurous, intelligent. There's cause for celebration that comes in around this situation. So I don't know what that is. But I think he thinks highly of you. You also got the Fool here, which means you could start a new journey with him. I don't know what the journey is, but there's potential here for things to move forward regardless of what the situation is. Kira tomorrow. Tomorrow, a disappointment moves into the past. Feeling a little bit more respected, and that may be around a romantic interest. Six of Cups could come in with a romantic interest. Six of Wands, feeling a little bit more like successful, and I think it has to do with love tomorrow. Anyhow, you also may be feeling like you've been treated a little bit more fairly, or you're stepping into your own strength. You also may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care tomorrow, which is a good thing as well. Taylor, how does Timo feel about me not speaking to him? He may be feeling a little bit like he was treated unfairly, or he could feel weak about it, but he doesn't think that it's going to last forever, and he may think that you're just being difficult. Like, yeah, that's what I would say. He may think that you're just being difficult. I don't know what is going on there or why you're not speaking to him, but it's almost like he thinks that you're punishing him for something. He doesn't think it's going to last long. I'm at Elizabeth, career. Okay, you got good luck coming in around your career, and negativity is moving into the past. You also have, I'm no longer holding myself back. I'm either exploring new opportunities or I'm putting it out there. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around money. Nine of Pentacles should be money coming in. Career should be moving forward, and you should be feeling a little bit more ambitious. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. That also could be on-the-job training. And with the Page of Pentacles, it could be coming up with a side hustle or something that you're focused on that could bring in money in a practical way. That may be extra. Like, that might not have anything to do with your regular job. It could be something else, like in addition to. Lioness. Will Rita move back to Texas? Yes, I think she will move back to Texas, yeah. Remo. Why did the shy guy never come forward? He's not ready. He's not ready. He's either dealing with an old hurt or he's feeling negative, and the timing for him, he feels like, is not right. He's holding himself back. What can I expect from him? I think he's going to come forward eventually. It just may take him time. It happens through divine timing, which is not always easy to pinpoint. But when he feels confident and a little bit more ambitious, things move forward. He's still coming forward. It just doesn't happen yet. Elizabeth General. So, once again, was it you recently here that I just did with the Page of Pentacles? Haha! That may be a side business or a side hustle that may be, like, substantial. Anyhow, aside from that, you have life is coming back into balance, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit. Negativity moves into the past. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. It also looks like you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around a new job or business opportunity. And feeling like you got a Libra and a Leo that come in that are very significant. Maybe they come in sometime this summer. Where am I now? Kevin, should I give up on traditional medications? That's a slippery slope. No. Okay. The cards indicate no, you shouldn't give up on trial. You shouldn't give up on the trial medications. But here is my thing. I would always try, if you can, to find something that works for you that's a little bit more natural if you can. I just have an issue with the way that medication is just pumped out so fast for everything. But if you have a legitimate issue, it's like if you have something serious, you need to take medication for it, and you may have to try different things, and these trials are available. Yeah, my dad has been in trial things for the psoriasis, and finally he found something that worked, and then they had to take him off of it because the medication that he was taking, it destroys something that has to do with the psoriasis is autoimmune. So his immune system works overtime. So they have to do something to kind of disable the immune system a little bit. But they stopped it because of COVID, because they felt like these people need their immune system if they get COVID. And my dad did get COVID, so thank God. But even that he's not on the medication anymore, the psoriasis has come back, but it hasn't come back the way it was. So the trial thing, whatever it was, worked for the most part. So I don't think you should stop it if you're getting relief out of it. Sometimes you got to figure out what it is, and that happened with my dad. There were so many things that they gave him that things weren't working, or this cream and that cream, and cut out gluten and do this, that, and the next thing, and nothing worked. But then whatever the medication was, it worked for him. I mean, he still has it really bad on his hands and a little bit on his elbows, and there's a patch on his knee, but it's not nearly the way it was. The way it was way back when was all over. All over. Anyhow, no, I don't think that you should give it up, but I think that you should do some more research just for your own self. Gerhan, I changed my password, but I'm curious as to what the Cancer's intentions were logging into my account. We don't know that this really happened. So I can't answer hypothetical questions. When you ask a question like who is logged into my account, this world has got billions of people in it. So I can't tell you who did that. I don't know. And if we continue to ask questions that are hypothetical, you're going to get a story, and it's going to be a made up story. So I don't know. To me, why would anybody log into anybody else's account? I mean, what are they going to do? I lost a friend over this stupid bullshit. She asked me for my password, and I trusted her, and I gave it to her because I knew she wasn't going to do anything on my page. Like, what was she going to do? She's going to put up naked pictures of me. She doesn't have any naked pictures of me. What was she going to do? What was she going to do in my account? What was she going to see? I knew that she was going to use my account to spy on somebody else. Obviously, somebody blocked her, and she was going to log in as me so that she could see what they were doing. And talk about a fucking shitstorm. Somebody has blocked you, and you can't accept that, so now you're going to watch this shit show from somebody else's account? I mean, really? That's what you're going to do? What else was she going to do with my account? So that's it. I mean, what could this person have possibly been doing? Chances are it was just somebody trying to hack in. But I can't, if we start asking hypothetical questions, you're going to get a story. And it's not necessarily going to be true, but the cards have to give you an answer if I turn them over. So, it's like if I were to say, what does Joe think about me? But Joe doesn't exist. And I turn over cards, I'm going to get an answer as to what Joe thinks about me. But Joe doesn't exist. And then if we ask, well, is Joe going to move in here with me? Does Joe want to take me on vacation? Like, the cards are going to answer the questions asked. But I can't tell you why somebody has tried to log into your account when we don't know 100% who this Cancer is and if they really did it. I mean, could it be a Cancer who is just running through accounts, trying to hack into anybody? I don't know, maybe to steal passwords or to steal, like, I don't know, money or whatever, or order things on your account and have it billed to you and have it sent to them, maybe. But we don't know who this person is, so I can't answer, because we're going to make up a story. And then you're going to have a story in your head that's not true. Until you know for 100% sure who this person is, I don't want to answer questions as to why they were logging into your account, because it doesn't, what are you going to do in somebody else's account? Like, what would you do on somebody else's account? Look at their pictures? You could look at their pictures if you're their friend. So what is it? Like, I'm just very skeptical in answering hypotheticals, because it becomes like hypothetical, it's like then we make up a story. And is it true? Like, maybe somebody was logging into your account because they were looking for somebody from the past. Six of Cups. I don't know who the person from the past is. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But I can't swear that that's true, because we don't know for a fact that this person did it. And there could be a secret that gets revealed, or something may come from it. But until you know 100% that that person did it, and it wasn't just somebody, random hackers trying to do it, then we don't know that that's true. That's why I always, I'm like, you have to know for 100%. Like, he's cheating on me. You have to know he's cheating, because if you don't know for 100% that he's cheating, you're going to get a made-up story. And then it's going to be, well, who's he cheating with? Oh, here, who's he cheating with? Well, his life changed for the better for him quickly when he moves over to greener pastures with a Pisces. But is that true? No, because maybe the guy isn't really cheating, and you just have that in your head. You know what I'm saying? So I would be careful with hypotheticals. Kevin, will I be moving on my own this year or soon? You'll be moving soon. I can't swear it's going to happen before the end of this year. Goddess, energy around my home for this month. Forward moving, not bad. The energy around the house or the home lightens. It's not so burdened. And you may be feeling a little bit more like you're getting out what you put into it. I don't know. Things should be improving. Things should be improving. Susie, will my son be okay now that I made him leave home? He'll be okay. Yeah, he'll be okay. Jay, I spoke with a guy I know who just started driving recently. He said I was a hard worker and would help get me there and show me some serious tips. Could he be beneficial to me? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. John, career for July. You should be feeling better compensated and better respected. Disappointment moves into the past, new opportunities come in, and the ability to manifest them. You got money coming in. You could be starting a new journey. Anxiety around work is moving into the past, a new adventure comes in. You should have plenty of opportunities in July. Georgia, guidance going forward with the family issue. Take care of yourself. I know that it's really hard to do, but you've got the world at your feet, so you're calling the shots. And there's deceit coming from the family members. So I would worry about yourself, put your needs first, and try your best not to feel bad about making the right decision for yourself, because I think it's important. It also looks like you may be thinking too much or driving yourself a little bit crazy, but you know what you have to do. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition and do what you have to do. You know, it's a shame that it's family and that it's hard to do something to a family member, especially somebody who you feel may need help. But being an enabler or giving them a break that's not really going to help them anyway. You know, it's like it's like anything. It's like if you do your kids' homework, right, and they don't learn, how's that helping them? You know, okay, so they get an A in the class, but they didn't really earn it, so they don't really know the material, so it doesn't really help them. So it's kind of like a tough love sort of a thing, which is not easy. It's not easy, but I think you got to take care of yourself, and just keep that in mind. You got to do what you have to do. Emma, does Oliver have romantic feelings for me? Maybe a little bit. He doesn't come up like he is like, I don't know, he's like not too present. He's kind of like the way that he feels to me is like he could take it or leave it. Like that's how he is. And not just with you, with everything. Like he just kind of comes up as like, I could take it or leave it. I could take it or leave it. I don't know what that's about, but that's the way he comes up. I think you have better options out there than him. Anyway. Julie. What's C's problem that he hasn't responded? Right, I don't know what he hasn't responded to, but he's feeling right now overwhelmed, he's feeling burdened, and he's feeling busy. So I don't know if he's working or if he's busy at work. And he's got choices or decisions. And he's got choices in front of him, but he may be really busy. Busy with work, feeling overwhelmed and feeling a little bit unstable. I don't know. He's a little bit upside down today. You should hear from him, though, soon. I don't know if you hear from him tonight or early tomorrow morning, but you should hear from him soon. You have communication coming in. He's just taking his sweet-ass time. Because he's feeling overwhelmed or burdened or something. Or undecided. Lioness, will I get promoted at work in the near future? I think you could before the end of the year. Yeah. Emma, is there anyone around me that wants a committed romantic relationship with me? No, you're going to have energy, new energy coming in. Whoever is around you right now, no, I don't know how you're meeting these people, but it's like they're not serious. It's like they're not serious with anything. I don't know if it's like they're playing games or they just like attention, but nobody right now is coming up as looking for a serious, committed relationship. Now, in the future, you have a Scorpio and a Libra that come in that may be serious or have serious potential, but I don't think they've shown up yet. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but that might not be until a little bit later on down the road. Lioness, is the intention of M towards DS, are they good? Okay, is M's intentions towards DS good? Yes. Yeah, I think so. Julie, yesterday you told me that R will be annoyed about Charles, so how would R react? See, what he would think is that you were doing it to get back at him, and that you should just end it with him, and then everything goes back to normal. I don't know what his deal is, but he feels like nothing changes anything. Like, he feels like you're going to be there no matter what, and your relationship with him is going to continue. So he feels like this guy just kind of gets in his way. He's going to be pissed about it, and he's just going to tell you to get rid of him, and he's going to think that it's going to end, or that's what he's going to expect you to do, just end things with him. But I don't know that that's what's going to happen. That's what he thinks is going to happen. Like, he thinks that this is a game or it's not serious. He doesn't take your relationship with him, with C, seriously. He takes it like it's a joke and tells you, like, to knock it off. He's annoyed, he's pissed, right? Like, there's sharp energy. He's hurt by it, and he doesn't hold himself back. He lets you know exactly how he feels. But he doesn't think that it threatens your relationship with him. He thinks that he can tell you to just get rid of him, and you'll get rid of him and go back to him. That's what he thinks. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's what he thinks in that moment. Shaquille. General reading for this month. Anxiety moves into the past and happiness comes out. That's the overall theme of this month. Now you have the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Virgo that could come in of significance. You may be making a decision to push your life forward. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. If you decide to do it, you would be successful. Negativity is moving into the past. Some good luck is coming in. A Libra enters. It also looks like you have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be spending time working on a new creative project or a creative hobby of some type. An old wound finally starts to heal, and life seems to move forward in July. Gridham. Elle's true hidden intentions when she contacts me. See, I don't think that she has any hidden intentions. I think that she tells you what she wants. Like, I don't think that she's, like, hides anything. I think she tells you. Like, she wants you to do something for her. Like, she doesn't hide it. I think that when she calls you, she's going to let you know what she wants. She doesn't hold herself back. She's prepared. She knows how to lay down the law, ask for what she needs, and she doesn't care. Like, she doesn't feel bad. She'll just ask for it. And the Fool is here. So either it's going to be something spontaneous that comes in out of the blue when she reaches out, or she's going to be looking to start some kind of a new journey. Now, I don't know what that is, and we won't know until she reaches out. But she doesn't hide anything. She tells you exactly what it is that she wants when she calls you, or when she reaches out to you. Tabitha, who is coming towards me in the next few weeks? An old wound starts to heal. That's good. That's going to move into the past. Sagittarius comes in over the next few weeks. You're feeling prepared. If you're not with anyone right now, you could be starting a new love relationship. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, bring in new energy in Aquarius and a Sagittarius. Auntie Charlie, what will Mr. Jones do or say when I back off? I don't think he's going to say anything because he's the Hermit, right? But I think that through divine timing, he's going to start to put more energy and effort into his relationship with you. Romance may pick up, and he may be a little bit more focused. So that may be it. He might not say anything. He may just, which I think is a good thing. Listen, actions speak louder than words. Don't fucking tell me that you're going to do something. You're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to do the next thing, and then you don't do it. Meanwhile, this guy will start to show you. Like, he'll start to show you a little bit more, which is good. So, backing off, I don't think it's going to... I think it's going to make your relationship with him better. Anyhow. Ooh. Come on, connect. Pression. Do you see the apartment for me facing east or west? Will the apartment be facing east? Will the apartment be facing west? I think it's going to be facing west. Such an asshole today. I came off the parkway heading east when I should have headed west. Like, what am I, new to the county? It's like, what did I do that for? And I had to turn around. I didn't tell anyone that I did it, though. When I was going to my brother's house on my way home from work. Sometimes I don't know what is wrong with me. I just have no sense of direction. But I can usually keep it in my mind that east is where the river is. I don't want to go towards the river. Anyway. Oh, Prussian did one from Mel. We got another one here from Prussian. Will I meet anyone for love in July? You could meet a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also a Libra coming in. Maybe you're going to have choices in July. That would be nice. Choices are always good. Juliet, I don't see it yet. Princess. How does O the Cancer feel towards me? How does O the Cancer feel towards me? Thinks that you're a nice person, you're kind and caring, that there's room for growth and change and transformation around your relationship. You're successful, intelligent, hardworking, sincere, and attractive. Mel, you can close them. Thanks. Turn around twice. Well, glad I'm not the only one. Auntie, do Hooker, Naomi, R, and Aisley have romantic feelings for me? Yeah. Yep. Sure do. Gurdhan. If I say I'm busy to L because I want to distance myself from her, will she understand and leave me alone or be persistent? I think she's going to initially leave you alone. It won't be the last time you hear from her, but she'll leave you alone. She'll give you space. Julie. So the story comes out about R and L first. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that mess happens first. Charmsy, what are N's intentions towards me? I would say looking for a new beginning, and things are moving forward pretty quickly. Got a new beginning here, a little bit of good luck. He's got kind, compassionate, sincere energy that's headed your way, and things are moving forward pretty quickly. I would say communication should pick up too. Evie, I'll come if I take the unpaid internship. I don't know if I should take it for the experience since it's unpaid. Okay, let's see. I would take it. I would take it for the experience. Yeah. Because you don't know what other doors it could open. You know, like you may have an unpaid internship there, and who knows if they if they offer you a job at some point, or they put you in contact with somebody that can give you a job. I would do it. Mel. Is P going to want to reconcile after his discovery about K and what she did? Yeah. Yes, he will. Adonis, is it true that I make Vivi happy? You can't make somebody else happy. No, like we can only make ourselves happy. If she's looking to you for you to make her happy, the relationship is doomed, because you can't make somebody else happy. She's got to be happy on her own without you. In order for things to function, she cannot be looking for her happiness in somebody else. So I don't know who said that or why it's coming up, but whenever somebody says something like that, like, you make me happy, or I just need this car to make me happy, or I'll be happy when I get that job, it's all bullshit, because there's always going to be the next thing. So it's like you get a car that you've always wanted, and then after about 5 minutes, that's not what you want anymore, because now you've had it. So you want a better car, or you want a bigger car, or you want a faster car. Like, that's just the way it is. You can't be looking for outside things to make you happy, because it will not make you happy. Something else will always come along that's just out of your reach. And then once you get it, you're not happy anymore. So I would be very careful with anyone that tells you that that you make them happy, because it's a psychological thing. It's like, now I have it, I don't want it anymore. I mean, obviously, a lot of love is psychological, but you can't take your happiness, like your happiness has to come from within. Like, this is what I have, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with this. I don't really want a bigger place. Like, I'm fine with this. Would it be nice for me to have my own house with a yard and a pool? Yeah. I would love to have a house that had a pool on the inside so that I could swim all year. Would that make me happier? No, I wouldn't be any happier in that house than I am in here, because the happiness comes from within. So if you're responsible for somebody else's happiness, then the relationship's already doomed, because you can't make somebody else happy. You just can't. So I would be careful with that situation. Mel, did C lie to me about his brother in order to get a reaction out of me? Did C lie to me about his brother? Yeah. 70% chance, yes, he was lying, and it may lead the two of you to have an argument over it. Or an argument may come in around it because he lied. Alrighty. That is it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow at some point. I just don't know what time. Hopefully in the afternoon, maybe around 2 or 3. I'll see you guys then. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.